Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. Today we're going to work on one of the daughter's journals. This is Ashley. Ashley is my daughter-in-law who is going to be receiving this one. So I have named this journal Ashley. When I talk about Ashley, that's who I'm talking about. Anyhow, I was working away a little bit on this, trying to get my flow in. This is just going to be a craft with me type video. And I'm just figuring out things as I go, which is my norm. This is part of her wedding dress that she gave me, and I've cut it down. I mean, that wedding dress was huge. It was hard. It was hard to cut down. Did not realize how hard it is to cut down wedding dresses, but here's a few pieces of it that she wants me to add some stuff into it. And this is also part of the one of the straps, I believe, from her wedding dress. I have that. It says Michelangelo. I thought that was kind of cool. So I have that in there. And then here, this is, oh my gosh, who? You think I know everybody's writing by now, but this is my Happy Mail tag. But look at that ribbon that came in. I think that's going to be pretty with it. So I threw it in her basket, in her box. She went from a basket to a box because I have so much stuff here. And I don't have the cover fully committed. I do love this. I love working with flowers. I love these colors. I think it's going to be pretty. It's a nice background. I could put something on. I do like it, but I also have this piece of fabric here that is so pretty. And I think I might just use it to make some ruffles and things. I don't want her to have, I don't want to make a solid, I don't know. I really don't know what I want. So, all right, let's get to it. What I'm working on right now is chopping up this applique from her dress. There's two different shades of the creams, and I love them. They're so pretty. But I'm trying to make sure that I don't, the threads right here are what are holding the applique on, but I'm not sure what holds the bead on. I don't know if it's like an underneath piece. I'm not that familiar with this kind of stuff, so I'm trying to cut it as close as I can to the applique without cutting through that thread, just to see what happens. And then I know from watching and listening to Girl on the Ridge, to Lori, I think it's Lori Fusco from Girl on the Ridge, and she says, go on the back before you start cutting these apart, and then just put some glue back there just to hold the little beads and things in case you snip a thread that you didn't want to snip so your beads don't go flying. And she says, that is a lesson from experience. So I thought, I don't need to experience that. If she's already experienced it and she's got a fix, then I'm going to trust that. So let's see. Just trying to get an idea. I love it. I think it's so pretty, but I know that the way it's flowing isn't what I'm going to actually use. So right here, this is where I want to cut this apart, but I don't know if that thread actually holds a bead in it. I'm going to just very easily go right here. Very easily. And then I actually kind of want to like pull it up to see where's the bead in. Is that the thread? And then I tell myself, don't do that. Just put some fabric tack on there. Where am I at again? I lost my spot right here. Just put right there on the edge, just to give it a little hold. Now that that's a nice wet spot, I also want to come, I don't know, maybe just cut this piece off that I know I'm not going to use. I'm just going to go ahead and, I guess I'm going to not listen to Lori for a minute because I can't see what I'm doing. There's just too much on here. No, I think for the most part I listen. I don't see any place where there's an actual thread. And there's netting on this. I'm thinking that the beads are actually sewn to the netting, and then it's applied, the whole thing's applied to the back, because I don't see all those extra threads. Sometimes I've seen those before, if you know what I'm talking about. And maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. There is always that possibility. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut through here. I think, there we go. Okay, I like that piece. Well, great, now I have a piece of that so I can see. And I think that's exactly what it is. It's sewn onto that. Ooh, the chances I'm gonna take. This isn't like a random dress that I just bought at the thrift store. This one is actually to my daughter-in-law, so I need to make sure I keep this together. I don't want... Okay. See, there's those little beads, and I don't want them coming off. All right, so I'm gonna try and get this cut off. Oh my gosh, this is taking forever, but isn't that pretty? I love it. Okay, so definitely like them better off this. I 100% have a new appreciation for the prices that people charge for appliques that had to be taken apart off of dresses and things, because this is a lot of work. It really is a lot of work. Those are so pretty though. That's so worth it when you're done. And then there's that. Look at that. Like the map, the stitching map. All right, I'm gonna finish cutting some more of these out so that I can move forward. Be right back. All right, got my appliques from her wedding dress cut off. That was a lot of work. I don't know that I'm going to cut any more. I have more. If I want them, I have more. I don't think I'm going to cut any more off. I do like them. I'm just kind of moving them around here to see, like, am I going to like to play with them on the cover? And I think I might. I know that she really loved the wedding journal. That I think that spoke to her a lot. Not that this is a wedding journal, but I think it's her. This is a family. I think it's going to be like a family encompass. That's kind of cute like that. Anyhow, I feel like I have enough pieces where I can put them on the cover, and I can also put them, you know, around inside the journal. I have more if I need them, but my hands say no more of that at the moment. So we put those aside. This is, this was part of like the, I guess, I don't know what to call it. It's like a cummerbund on a dress, like sort of thing. That's how I think of it. Is a cummerbund part of the dress, and I liked it. I liked the pleating, but you know what? This is gonna be. It's just so thick. I thought about this I thought this might be kind of cool to put like around that as a closure for it. I just think it's so big, and that part is so bulky. It looks cool. Like I feel like there's possibilities, but then I think this takes it to a different stage. So let's just take this apart. Let's see what happens if I do that. Oh, let me see if I can just get that apart here. And I'll give this one down here a snip also. What's flying at me? Just undo these threads. Because I still like this piece. And I do like that it would fit like that. Just still playing with it, and I feel like there's possibilities with that, you know. I don't know. I mean, I just really don't know. I really liked this piece though. I just don't know how it's gonna fit. And the other thing is, oh, that looks a lot better. I also don't know if this is the right fabric. So I really wanted to play with some pieces on here and then just see how it was coming about. That's kind of cool. I like it going that way, but I can't seal it shut. Do you like that? Kind of like that. The pleat goes that way. So I would just have to cut it and then make it look like it went. Make it look seamless. It doesn't have to be seamless, but it just needs to look seamless. You can just go around the thing that way. Don't you like that? Edge there. Let me just tuck that in like that. Don't know. Okay, I'm fiddling around way too much with that, but here's the other piece of that where it came out of, and I left those stitches in, so isn't that kind of cute? But again, it's kind of dictating what it's gonna really look like. All right, enough of that. This might just be as simple as making a pocket, like maybe putting that on some paper and then creating a cute little pleated pocket. Hello, hello. So I was just fighting too much. I like that. Okay, so let's just do that really quick. Let's just see how this will look on a pocket. We have, Ashley also told me that she does like coffee dye paper. It reminds her of her, I think, did you say your grandfather? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna add some of my, this is one of my pieces, but it's not one of my strong scented ones. I wanna get a strong scented one in here and some other pieces. So, but now we're gonna make this into a pocket somehow with some cardstock, I believe, or file folder. Let's see what I have. And I think what I'd like to do, maybe just glue that on there and then sew it around. How big of a pocket do I want? I would like it to be, just in case I ended up putting it on one of these pages, I don't think I will. That could only be 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4.5. But if I did it on one of these, this page right here, say, we can go, if we started there, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I haven't trimmed these down yet. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But 5 would be the longest I could go. And I think, let's see if I can get 5. We're gonna have to do something with that edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and stitch on that. All right, I just put a little edge there to see. I wanted to come off enough where I can cut that off if I want to. I like that. I think that helps make the cream pop a little bit off there. I don't have to sew it on here, and I can just glue all that down. Don't you think? Do I need another fun little piece right there, or do you think that's enough? I think that's enough. I just don't know. Okay, once the cut's done, it's done. Do you see that? Just throw it down. All right, that piece needs to also, that probably would have been easier to sew if I'd done it first, but be right back. Okay, way too long. Okay, let's see. I definitely think I like that edge. Let me try that here. I don't even know what's one. There's like 3 or 4 different sizes in there. So, if I kept that edge on there, that would have to come all the way off. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another stitch right here on this side. don't know what I'm doing. Let me see. Well, that looks funny. Okay, getting there though. All right. All right, I got that sewn up, and then I took the other part and I made another one. I have, and I didn't do the, whatever, I can never remember what the name of that cut is until I'm off the camera, but that's glue, sorry about that. Anyhow, I like it. I went with this one, and now I can go, I have two of them, and I can go either way. I decided not to use the card, heavy-duty card on the back of this. I think what I'm gonna do is look for a piece of fabric that I can just put on there and just glue it. I feel like this is thick enough where I won't see it, and I can just put that on the back of this just to give it a nice easy spot. I don't want it to be really bulky with card because I'm gonna be adding a lot of fabric pieces in here, and I want to give her more you know, I don't know, I just want to give her more room with her paper stuff that she's gonna do. So there's, I have two now. And I took that fabric, the other fabric, oh my gosh, talking in circles. I also took the other fabric and made a couple of ruffles. It's very fray-y, like fuzzy fray-y, not my favorite kind. So what I'll do is I'll clean these up. I feel like once the journal is set, I don't think this will be like crazy fray. And I know there's fray check. I don't know what it'll do, if it'll seep through this. I feel like it's just gonna drink it up, but I don't know. I don't know until I try. So I made two little ruffles, and then I had a piece left over, and I just bunched it all together and just did a couple of sewing pass-throughs through the sewing machine. And I feel like that can be an embellishment somewhere or a cluster or something like that. So now we have, from the wedding dress, we have those two pieces. We have some appliques to play with. This is not the wedding dress, but it goes with her color scheme. She also has given me some children's clothing, and it doesn't necessarily go exactly with the theme of this journal. And maybe I will take a couple of these pages out from the kit and just leave a few. I know the cameras I want to leave in there because I think that definitely is something about, you know, that says something about her. This might come out. I don't necessarily need that one in there. I don't know about the typewriter. I just kind of like the elegance of it, and the books right here. Let's see, what other, I don't think I have the whole kit in here anyways, do I? How many pages did I even put in here? The camera case, even though that's not the kind she would carry, or is that a book bag? I don't know. Is it a both bag? Is it an all bag? I don't know. I kind of like that one, but I'm not sold on that one either. Anyhow, back to this. Here's one of the outfits from the babes. They're not little babes. They're not, I mean, they're babes, but they're not tiny anymore. But I think, so this was one of the favorite things. I'm trying to decide what to do. It's like the first cut's the hardest. Like, I don't know what to do. So let's just make a cut. I know we're going to take Daddy's Little Champ out because I don't know if this is why she kept this. But it's there. So let's save it. I'm not going to use the part up here. There's staining. And then there's staining right here. I don't necessarily think that's going to be what I want to keep out of this. But I'll keep this piece out here and make something with it. It could be an altered paper clip. It can just be a little add-on to any page, really. It's so cute. Let's get that out. I also like the dark brown trim here. Trim, I don't know. It's a trim. It's trimming, I'm gonna get this out somehow here. Let's see. I don't know yet. There we go. It's just, I have to start somewhere. So this is where I'll start. I have had hers on the shelf over there, and I'm thinking, I just didn't know where to start. I had lots of different, I feel like I have lots of different elements for this one. with the clothing and the colors and things like that. And I didn't have I was, you know, of course, overwhelming myself with thought. I couldn't help it. But, so I just set it over there, and and I pulled it off several times, and I kept putting it back. I'm like, I just need to leave it there until I have a surge of energy for it, I guess, so to speak, and just to start it. So I feel like I'm getting a good start here. I'm going to get some pieces cut up, so I'm not looking at them in the whole piece. I think that'll help. Next time I'm going to say, all right, these are the pieces I want, cut them out for me. I'm just kidding. The thing is Ashley, she would have. She'd have been like, oh, I would have done that. I know. She would have done it, but I did not think about this. Okay, so I can clean that up later, but I do want those pieces. I think these are going to be cute pieces, like to add little pieces here, little snippets. She'll know, right? I think she'll know. Even if she forgets like what exactly it went to, she'll know that it was the garment. I do think this is kind of funny. I was thinking about making a pocket somehow, or something that you open up and put a little booklet in there. Is that creepy? Like, it would be a hard to open booklet because of the snaps. Might not be as hard for her. It could be just my hands, but what do you think? Like, I was like, what if I put like a little tiny booklet in there, and then this went over and closed on the booklet, like a little pad of paper in there. Let's try it. Let's just cut the bottoms off here. Okay. And then some of the little elephants. Or it could be, you know, I feel like if it's open like this, and then she can go like this, and it can be like a little tiny little notepad of memories. I don't know. Does that look creepy? That looks weird like that. I don't like. Nope. That way I don't like it. Maybe it's just going to be over the other thing is I can take this whole thing off. I have to use a page to get an idea. Let's see. Let's switch the pages. See, I don't necessarily think this goes with her thing either. She says she really likes the whole thing though, but if I want to use more copy dye paper to make it more like friendly, kid friendly for baby clothes, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that blue page is what's going to be here. Let me just take that out and turn it like this way for a minute and see if that helps. Yes, that helps. I was also thinking about making an over the page thing like this, but I feel like the fabric is pretty. What about like that? Is that too lumpy bumpy right there? My pocket thing's not gonna work, I can tell you that right now. It's too bulky. So let's just take this off. Good night. Oh my gosh, my hands are gonna need a drink after this. I've been really wanting a margarita lately, but I don't drink often. I don't drink often enough for it to not affect me the next day, even if I only have 1 or 2 drinks. And so I'm always thinking like, well, I have stuff I have to do tomorrow. I can't do it today because I have stuff I have to do. Now what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, if I went over the page, is that gonna be too heavy for a page? I don't like it. This is harder than I thought it was gonna be. All right, put that aside. I'm getting it chopped up here, but I'm putting it aside. The snaps are just really hard to work with. What if I just make like a bookmark? Or a belly band with a sleeve. Should I just make a belly band? That'd be cute too, wouldn't it? All right, here we go. Let's do another cut. I mean, there's not going to be anything left of this pretty soon. She's going to be like, please don't kill it. Oh. I'll figure something out. No matter what, something will happen. I think I kept also waiting for something to come to me, like in my mind, what I'm going to do. And it's just not specifically like a specific plan coming. So I need to just go with the flow and just let my hands do what they want to do, I guess. Quit trying to like pre-think. I know all the things I can do. Pockets, tuck spots, journal cards, tags, paper clips. There's like a bazillion things, and I can use the largest piece to cut down to the smallest itty bittiest piece to make a little cluster, which actually would be kind of cute to make some of these little guys into clusters. Maybe not those ones though, but I think I like that for a belly band. That's gonna work. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do that for a belly band. I have this little trim out here and here. It's nothing like super fancy, but it's cute. She knows what it is. That's important. And then I can take some of these cute little elephants. They're all doing something different, aren't they? What are they? Are they football elephants? Are they elephants? Yeah. So let's just take some little rough cuts here. And then I can just do some little clusters with these little elephants. There we go. Oh my gosh, finally it's coming together. I'm feeling it. I'm not seeing it yet, but I'm feeling it. Cute. Okay. Bingo. All right, I feel like I can just set that aside for a minute. I know I want to cut this up a little bit better than this. And then, goodness gracious. She's probably like, oh my gosh, what is she doing to that outfit? I'm trying to cut this and not drop it on the book, but then I keep going off camera, so hold on. Here we go. So Mandy's journal, that one is really, really speaking to me because of all the like, I think the grungy parts, but it's also, it's not a Halloween journal, but it could definitely, there's parts of it that I can move over into that side to make, you know, an elegant, gorgeous, like, I don't know, like a sexy Halloween journal. It's not, I don't know what to say, but because I want to use so much pretty lace, so I think like sexy, I don't know, whatever. But what, you know, so I'm not having too much trouble. I think I'm going to keep that with that. I think that's super cute because that goes with that whole outfit. Now, I'm like, let me take my phone, take a picture. Let's see. I do want to keep some of these guys. I like that. I think that's so cute. I will now move it onto another space over here to be worked on later because I need to get something behind it. And then we have another little outfit. So while I'm in this, starting to get into this groove, I kind of want to play with them a little bit. I think maybe the same type of thing. Now this one's fuzzy. Fuzzy wuzzy. Fuzzy wuzzy. Oh my gosh. And she likes this one a lot. So look at these feet. Like, I feel like they're just so bulky. I was like, they could be little tabs, but they're so bulky. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Before I chop into this one, I'm going to put this one aside for a minute. Being so thick and fuzzy, I feel like that's just something different to deal with. We do have this piece right here, which is a nice big piece of fabric. This was the snuggler thingamajigger that she used, and she used this on both the boys. They have two boys, and she wanted me to incorporate this into it as well. So I think I'm going to do the same thing. Well, not the same thing. I think this is thin enough where I can actually just cut some pieces off and make some pockets with this. And maybe I'll make a couple of journal cards with it, since both boys wore this, and then she can write on the back of it. I think that's what I'm going to do with that one. So that'll be journal cards. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't even know where to begin. This is also fuzzy, but it's not as thick. That's more, the other one's like terry cloth, and then this one is not. But first, so what we're going to do is we're definitely going to cut this out. And then these little feet aren't as bulky, I don't think. So I'm going to cut these little pumpkins out. What I think is cute with this is that there's 2 little pumpkins, and she's got 2 little boys. So that'll be super cute. All right, let's cut those out and go from there. Okay, I'm not positive on what I want to do, but I didn't know how much to cut off of this, so I was just trying to get the bulk of it off, and I wanted to leave like a little bit, like a little crown, and I'm thinking these are going to be cute little pockets, but I don't know where to put it. I don't know where to stick it, so I feel like she's just gonna have like a little bulky one, but I could always put them like on the front, not on the front page, I don't think. I don't know. I just don't know. I can always change the signatures around. So like if that wasn't the front of this, you know, I could put these cute little pumpkins on there. I don't know. But that's still, you know, I don't have that 100% down. There is a chance I'm gonna switch out this print. I might just go get another one, or I might not even do one. Sometimes I think sometimes it's harder for me. When I'm looking at these colors, I get more drawn to this. So, Ashley, I know that you watched the first one, so I suspect you'll be watching this one as well. Let me know, like, would you prefer like these kind of colors? I can change the cover, but the cover would still look nice with this, but I can change the cover. I mean, I have so much fabric. She's so good with picking out like patterns and colors and stuff like that. What I really would like is for Ashley to make a trip over here and go through my stuff with me and see what she likes, and look on my larger computer to see the kind of prints that I could get pulled up, if she even likes any. But I just really am being more drawn to these colors, which are, I think, the original colors she wanted anyways. I just couldn't find enough of it to go with this. But isn't that much more nicer? Much more. And her wedding dress would still look nice with all this. Like, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's the back side. It's still going to all look nice. Goodness gracious. And the pumpkins. I'm a big mess now, my friends. All right, put this away. And I'm going to just fold this one in half because I want to see. And this one I actually kept, and it's got the white border on it. I'm not going to worry about that because, you know, it'll be torn or cut to fit. Oh, look at me, danger zone. Let me just give this. Okay, I might just go find me some other, a different digikit. I'm not filling it. I feel like I'm fighting against it, Ashley. So I can always make you a little notebook with this one if you like. I've already printed it. It doesn't take much. I mean, it would just be like a simple notebook. I could put some pages to write in also with it, but it wouldn't be your journal. How about that? Because this one is aggravating me. It's gorgeous. It's just aggravating me with the colors. Okay, fight is over. The fight is over. I do like all this other stuff though. Now, I don't want that right there, of course, but I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh, I know. Oh, I found another one. There we go. Reach out. The colors are fine. I'm fighting with the colors. Okay, I like this. Do I? Do I like it there? Or do I like it there? Do I like it there or there? I don't know. I think I like this here. I think I like this here. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this green one. I'm going to get this one in there. It doesn't have to stay this way, Ashley. I don't want you to say you love it just because I'm changing it. But I am going to change it no matter what. That other kit's coming out. And like I said, I'll make you a notebook. If you really like it, I'll make a notebook for you. But those have to come out. They're not working. Ooh, that's pretty right there. They've got the white, and that's fine. Sometimes it's good to have a little bit of white. All right. She also wants copy dye pages in here, so now I made room for that. And I don't have to have printed papers, like I have tons of stationery, so that's nice. I had this one that I was pulling, that I kept pulled aside also, these florals. I think I'm going right back to the beginning. So in the beginning, when I spent the money for all the kits, I was like, oh, nope, they're not gonna work. So then I went and bought another whole more kits, and I'm like, not even gonna use those. Story of my life. All right, there's a pocket, a foot pocket, a foot pocket. I don't know if I'm gonna use any more of this. I'm just getting like the main pieces out. I've got this little pumpkin guy, and look at, I can even take him. No, I cannot. He is attached with this, right? To that. Yeah. All right, so that will stay. Ooh, there's Maggie. Somebody's here. I don't know who it is. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. She's a good protector though. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. All right. Oops. So much better. I'm definitely liking that. Where'd my other little pieces go? And I think I'm gonna maybe put these in there. I know this has purple in it, but I think that's fine. This has purple. She didn't choose purple. Where's her colors again? Where are the colors? All right. I'm not sure. I've had to cut a lot of this video between my dog barking and other things. So I'm not really sure where I left off. I just want to say that I pulled the kit. So just to make sure that we're all on the same page, I pulled the kit that I was using for this. That's not going to be used for this. I'll make her, if she really liked that kit, I'll make her like a little notebook on the side with it. Not a big deal, pretty easy to do. But the journal itself, more work is involved. And I'm incorporating the colors of the children's little outfits. And I'm going to be cutting out the appliques of this on the little football and just the little pieces. The terry cloth, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to use that. But I've got the little foot pockets. I think it's going to be a pocket. I'm not 100% positive what I'm going to do. But I'm going to incorporate these other pages because I think I can work with these more. And what I like about this is it has a little bit of this orange. Here are her actual colors. That looks good with it. I feel like that's going to look a lot nicer. And I went ahead and pulled that bright page in, the other one. And if I have to, I'll go grab another one. I don't think I need to. But it also has this pocket right here. So let's keep working on this. I'm gonna go ahead and add these pages in there, even though they're white on one side. If I decide that I don't wanna work with that many white pages, I might actually just run this through my printer again with something on the back. But as of right now, I'm just gonna get them folded and put inside the book. And then I gotta find where I want the copy dye paper to go. So yes, much better, much better. This is what it was supposed to be to begin with. And then I've got a couple of pages there I can use for some ephemera, which I need to start making some ephemera. Let's get these 3 pages in, and we're gonna save these 2 pages for now. And then this page right here, I'm gonna save. This may go in as a page, or it may just be used for ephemera. And then I have these sheets right here, just so, I don't even know if I ever showed them all the way, but I have that one, this one. They're printed on different papers, so they're different brightness. And then I have these right here. And I have the kit, you know, the kit's on my computer, so I can print more if I want. Oh, that is really pretty there, isn't it? But I really like that pink with it. This teddy bear. However, with that little bit of brown right there, that might be a good spot for something like that. It needs more. It's like very plain. I could put a copy dye paper here though. Yes, I sure can. Okay, I like that and that. Kind of like that. But I kind of like that. If I did that, this would have to go that way. Yeah. Let's do that. Well, no. I feel like that just blends right in. It blends in that way. Okay, skipping for a minute. This does look good there like that though, doesn't it? Better than this layout. Okay, there. That's really pretty too. And then it goes right into this blue. Okay. And then we have copy dye there, and then more there. And then I have that other print right here. And then this really pretty one. This is one that I bought. I have some really pretty ones that I've done. That's really, but I like that in the middle. Okay, how many pages do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, oh, and that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
13. Oh, yeah, plenty of room to grow. 13. And I mean, it's going to be puffy. It's a puffy signature kind of envelope anyways. Signature kind of, it's a puffy, you know, squishy anyways. So let's see. I also have this that I had pulled for her. I just feel like, I love this. I just feel like that doesn't go with that fabric. And I don't know if Ashley would like that. I don't know if I age it. I have friends that are quite a bit younger than me, and they say they call it older, but I call it vintage. I love the way that looks, but I don't know. I could always, and I know a lot of people like to use these for the insides of pages. When I find big pieces like this inside my journals, a lot of times I will cut pieces off of them to use throughout the journal, although this one looks like a nice page. But for someone who, if they don't know what to do with it, they're just like, why is this big floppy piece there? We know why it's there, because it's beautiful. Because we wanted to keep it whole. All right. I could cut it and make a pocket. I could just apply the whole thing to the inside of the journal, but then I wouldn't have that pocket. But that's pretty. I do like that. If I tack this down good enough and put something else behind there, I could always create a little pocket there. I don't know. Something to think about. I'm not stuck on this. It's bulk, you know, got to remember that. All right, so now I have these little pieces here that I can put in. I've got some nice orangish kind of pieces that look cute. And then, you know, every page is a story for her. Like, she'll be able to go in here and play in it like it's a, oh my gosh, that looks cute on the squigglies. I'm just gonna lay these in here for now. So that's about as far as I'm gonna get, my friends. I've got some stuff cut. I've got some ideas put together. I pulled some pages again, and then I put some different ones in there again. I'm gonna finish cutting out some more of these little tiny elephants and get this other foot pocket cut out. I don't know if it's gonna stay a pocket or if I'm just gonna, I just think it'd be so cute, and then I could put like a little bookmark with their name. Oh my gosh, there you go. See, I gotta write that down. I'm gonna totally forget that that's what I wanna do. Here's a piece of paper, a scrap piece of paper from the other day. Let's see, we're gonna make these foot pockets. We're gonna call them a foot for footnotes. A footnotes. Okay, so it's gonna be a pocket with a like a bookmark type tag, bookmark type tag, can't spell, whatever, type tag with each boy's name. Cute. I love that idea. There we go. And then it'll be on the page, and it can just go in there like that. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna stay. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just don't know. But isn't that cute? I love it. Okay. All right, Ashley, if you watch this video, let me know what you think. So far, I'm really loving this. The paint chips that I picked when I went to the store, I think these are the colors. I'm pretty sure they're the colors. Let me know what you think, because I want to incorporate them in here. But just remember, look how good I did. I got those colors without taking the threads with me. And look, isn't that amazing? Oh, I'm like so amazed at myself. Anyways. Thanks for hanging out with me, my friends. This has been a little bit of a struggle as usual, but it's also been very fun.